Well, folks, let me say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wheresoever part of the world you are watching from. We want to say welcome, and we are currently here at the Comfort Keto Orphanage Home. This place is located in Electoral District number 17, specifically the Baokalish area, and we have come to do some assessment to know the activities here, what's happening here. As we speak currently, students are in classes, and normal academic activities is ongoing. So we will speak with the proprietor of this place, and then we will move around to to view some of the the buildings here as well. But this is the proprietor of the school. His name is Mr. Stanley Wifa. Mr. Wifa, I want to say welcome. This is Focus on Liberia.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So can you tell us about the history of this orphanage? What inspired its establishment?
Okay, thank you very much. Good to be in your company this morning.
Okay.
This is the Comfort Keto Orphanage Institute. The institution was established in the year 1993 in Baporu County
Okay.
as a result of the Liberia Civil War by my late grandmother, Mother Comfort Keto, who named the institution is bearing.
Okay.
Mother Comfort Keto was a minister of the gospel. She went to Baporu, specifically Gogalatan, to establish a church, and there she gave birth to this vision.
Okay.
And then as a result of the war, she had to migrate from Gogalatan to Monrovia, where she settled after the 1997 election. She had to go back again to Baporu to resettle. Again, there was another outbreak of the war. She had to come back to the VOA RDB camp with many orphans. And then she later settled in the Banjo community, where she was given a piece of land to squat on by the former commissioner Esther Gore.
Okay.
And she squatted there for some time with her kid due to the deplorable condition at the time. The Irish contingent decided to intervene. As you can see, the milestone on the wall, the 92nd Irish Battalion of Onmil in the year 2005 came in contact with the orphanage, and that's how they were able to purchase this property. This is 1 acre of land, and then constructed this building initially for the kids to have a better living condition, and at which time the time had elapsed, so they were already leaving the country. They could not do more, but because Mother Toe was very old at the time, so she lost contact with the Irish battalion, and then in the year 2007 she gave her the ghost. God called her to go and rest. 1 month later, her husband passed up. So Mother Mary Daughter, the oldest daughter of Mother Comfort Keto, took over to keep this vision alive. And then later too, after a few years, she got sick, and that was how I came in to ensure that this vision stay alive. So currently, as we speak, when I took over, Christian Aid Ministry was providing food and some other assistance to the Orphanage Home, taking care of these children. But then sometime last year in October, Christian Aid Ministry decided to transition the program, so they told us goodbye. And since October of last year up to present, it has been me and the children. It is by the grace of God that we are surviving here with the kids. I have over 33 kids in this institution, where we are providing parental care for, providing education for. We run a school from kindergarten to junior high level. The school is also open to the community, but it's almost like free to the community, because we understand that there are a lot of children in this community that parents cannot afford to even pay their fees. So in schools around here who are charging high fee, they cannot afford to go to that school. So we brought our fee down to a minimum cost. You notice the Comfort Cato school right now, the school fee is about between 4,000 to 5,000 Liberian dollars
for the entire year,
for the whole year.
Wow.
So it is like free to the community. That is to encourage education in our society, because we realize that both of our young people are not educated. That brings serious burden on society. So in order to give back to society, we encourage education, encourage our young children to come to school and let be able to impact their life. So today you notice that we have resumed classes. We started since Monday, and the attendance is very poor. That is all because parents don't have it to even come and start with registration before I talk about buying uniform. Even the kids in the orphanage home right now, we don't have anything to start with. They don't have books, they don't have uniform, they don't have book bags to start with. It is a serious problem. This is a serious challenge right now. Let me not talk about food. There is no food right now for the kids. So it's a serious challenge here right now. We have talked to a lot of professional young people to come and help us run the school, but how are we going to maintain them in running the school? Because if the school is a free school, we need some kind of source to be able to provide at least a little stopping for the teachers in order to maintain them in the classroom so that they can be able to impact our young children's life. But it is not easy. There's a serious challenge right now at this institution. Teachers have started in the classroom, and we are thinking in the next few weeks, how are we going to manage to start out with these teachers to give them something to take home, because they too have family. They might come and say, yes, we want to volunteer, but then why are they going to take home to their family at the end of the day? So we are calling on our friends out there to look in our direction to be able to help us to push this institution to impact the lives of children.
Okay, that look at the current status of the case at the orphanage home here. You talk about 37?
Over 33.
Or 33. Yeah. That look at their daily activities in terms of food, clothing, and other things. You want to give a kind of number, maybe how you feed them a day, what it costs, all the kind of things.
Yeah, normally we entitled to providing a 3 times square meal for the kids. So that is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're supposed to provide for them, but because of the constraint right now, we are taking it 001.
Wow.
So
one blow.
Yeah, one blow. So yeah, we cook up to 25 cups of rice a day. So meaning the 25 kg bags is just like for 2 days and a half. We cook here every day. So when we do our estimate for a meal for a child here daily is like $1.50. That is at the minimum cost, $1.50 per day per a child. So that is how we are managing.
Okay. So how do you source funding for the daily operation of the orphan or the orphanage? And what kind of support do you receive from donors or government?
Well, we have written a series of a lot of letters to different institutions like the Aqua Life, the Broadway Enterprise, and a lot of other institutions we have written communication to since Christian is left us, but none have been able to respond to our communication. We did follow up, none have been able to respond to our communication. So, frankly, we have been surviving by little donation from friends. Like one of the child who graduated from the institution and was fortunate to go to the States and acquire his education.
Wow.
He just came back and haven't even gotten a job yet, but he promised that he has started doing every month to provide at least 5 bags of rice to the kids here. That have been helping us. Also, Joseph Cody, he has been very helpful to this institution. And we are grateful to God for him. He's one of the child that really realized that he got something from here and he decided not to take her back to this institution. So every month he provides at least 5 bags of rice to the institution. And other friends who will always think about giving back to society and pop in sometime, when God smile on our side, we receive like 10 bags of rice. Sometimes we receive 2 bags of rice, sometimes 1 bag of rice from friends around, and that's how we been surviving since last year November. But it's not certain. I remember the month of June, July, it was very challenging here to the extent I had to buy rice by cup every day for those 2 months. I bought rice by cup every day. Every day I have to buy that 25 cup of rice. Sometimes if I don't have the money, I'll go out to credit and make sure I pay the people money. Sometimes I buy 20 cup, 15 cup that which cannot take the children for a day. So it has been challenging. There is no specific sponsorship right now that is providing aid to this institution, except some of our friends who will just pop in.
Okay. So what criteria do you use to accept children into the orphanage, and how do you ensure the children's backgrounds are properly assessed?
Yeah, so like we said, this is an orphanage home. We take abandoned children and orphans specifically. So we follow the kids' history, maybe do a background check, go to where they come from and see what is the history. Is it that the parents are alive? Maybe one parent is alive and that parent is not in a position, cannot afford to take care of that child. And looking at the child feature, we consider that child. I tell you, like some of the kids we got here, during the outbreak of Ebola, my sister went to Bapuru County to fetch for a job because she's a professional nurse. So when she went there, she came across this child. This child's mother was insane. And she was somebody that any man could just take advantage at, and then at the end of the day, she gave birth. People in the community take the child. So she came in contact with that child. The boy and people have already taken some of the other children, so she came in contact with that boy and she took the boy and brought that boy here. So today he's here, he's growing up, and we are providing parental care. There's no difference. In fact, he's using my last name, Wifa. There are other children of similar story that are here. Like one of the boys who is man now, he's at BWI. He came here very little to his mother, had similar problem, no father, and then his mother passed or he stayed here, grew up. He was able to obtain scholarship to BWI Technical School. Right now they are there. And just so many different stories with the kids in the institution. But we follow up to ensure that those stories are the rightful story about these children, ensure that so that tomorrow we cannot be caught in the web.
Okay. So what kind of educational opportunities are available for the children? Are there partnerships with schools or vocational training centers?
Like I said, Christian A, since I took over as the director of this institution, I met Christian A here and we work with Christian A. I was made to understand that Christian A spent about 16 years providing sponsorship for this institution. So there is no other institution or school that is providing, that we are partnering with right now. Those students that are on BWI or obtain scholarship from one lady who used to be a friend to the institution, and she decided to sponsor those children. Even some of the high school students, she was able to sponsor them. They graduated from high school. Some of them are here. One of the boy, Emmanuel Amara, is expected to graduate from high school on the 29th of this month. And we're looking out to see where we can also get a scholarship for him, where he will be able to forward his education. So we are not partnering with a specific institution or school to provide any other training. This is a school that we have, and we are providing education for them and parental care right now.
Okay. So how do you ensure the children's physical and emotional well-being, particularly regarding access to health care and counseling?
So we have a professional counselor, and I have my sister who is a professional nurse. She graduated from the Cottington University, so she ensure that she come here every month to conduct or check up on them. And we have our medical aid, our first aid kit is stocked in our warehouse. Sometimes, like I said, friends will pop around. there's one lady by the name of Mother Bear. I don't know her, I haven't seen her before. But usually what she do, she just pack those drugs, antimeter, paracetamol, ORS, and different drugs. She just pack it and bring it to the institution. She will always use a guy by the name of, I think Darius or Cyrus. He would just come on motorbike and come and say, my mother said I should bring this thing to the children. And we essentially those are recent drugs that are useful to the kids, and that have been helping us so much since Christian Aid left. Or before Christian Aid left, they were providing all of those things. Every time they should bring medication for the kids, and with deworms in consultation with the health practitioner that is providing her services to the institution too.
What efforts are made to reunite the children with their biological families, if possible, or to replace them in foster care or adoption?
Well, with the biological family, we are in connection with most of the biological family of these children, and some are seeing it fit to allow the children stay here because they don't have the capacity to take these children in. So they allow them stay here, and we always allow them to come here and see those kids. Some of them, sometimes during vacation time, they ask that the kids go and spend time with them. We allow them, so we have a very good relationship with those that have family. But some of them, we don't have any connection with the family. We don't know the family. We haven't seen, like 2 children who were brought here some 3 years back, and we took them, and since the family brought them, we lost contact, no phone number, nothing. We just took the children and they went. And since then, there's no communication, no other family member. And in kids are here, they become our 100% responsibility. So they are like family to us.
Okay.
And adoption, we don't have the authority to adopt any child without the approval of the Ministry of Gender. So normally people come to me to ask whether I can adopt children. I say, well, I will tell you yes, but that have to come from the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. I cannot adopt any child on my own. There are a lot of questions I've answered when it comes to adoption. But I told them, no, when you want to adopt child, identify the child and go to the Ministry of Gender, then they will lead you through.
Okay, wonderful. What are some of the long-term goals you have for orphanage, and how do you plan to achieve them?
Well, like you can see, the school is still under construction. This portion of the school. My dream is to complete the portion of the school building to ensure that we get the school up to 12th grade, and then the next thing is to ensure that I have a vocational training program here, because every child that will come out of high school should be able to have some skill, not just the academic aspect, but be able to place some skill in those children, so that at least tomorrow, if even they don't have the opportunity to go to university, after here they should be able to fit in society. So before even we resume this year, I was talking to one of my new teacher who came in and had some skill of training the children about interior design, interior decoration. So we started to talk about it to see how we can inculcate that into the curriculum to ensure that some of these children have the skill. I'm also searching around to see who can be able to help me to be able to send some of those bigger boys who are here around the 9th grade class, around the 10th grade class, 8th grade, but they are grown up, they are bigger children. They need something to be attached to what they are learning here. So I was thinking about maybe sending some of them to the MVTC to acquire vocational training, and sending some of them, the girls, to some other vocational institution around here, maybe to do catering or some other thing, decoration, just to add something to them so that they can be able to use their hand to do something. After here, they cannot be floating in society and they cannot make any impact, cannot do anything for themselves. Because honestly, it's a shame. It would be a shame to me to see children coming from under my watch, going out to society, and they become liability to society again. So I am seriously working tirelessly to ensure that I complete this building and then run the school up to high school. And also right now I'm looking to see how I can send some of these children to some other vocational institution. After school, they can go there and do the practice and then they come back home.
Okay. How has the orphanage adapted to changing needs of the children over the years, particularly with regard to issues such as mental health and trauma?
Well, in changing names, we allow them to carry the parent name. Like,
No, niece.
Oh.
Yeah, niece.
Oh, in changing names.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a normal phenomenon. Once they come here, we counsel them, we always talk to them. And one of the most important things, we don't allow anybody to just abuse them.
Right.
So we get them close to us, make them to feel that we are the parents. And that is why there is no discrimination here.
Right.
Even my own child and these children, you look among them, there's no difference. There is no discrimination. This is a Christian-based institution. So we provide parental care, we teach them the Christian doctrine and ensure that they live the best life. So I don't eat different food from what they eat. So we all eat from the same pot. The same food they eat is the same food I eat. So we are one family. Okay. And with that, to the extent that somebody even come here, some of the family even come and say, oh, I want a child to go spend time. When they go to spend time, they can't wait, they want to come back because we are one family.
Wonderful. Let's talk about the staff at the orphanage here. What qualifications do they have, and how do you ensure they are trained to care for vulnerable children?
So we have caregivers who are mothers. That's the first criteria. You have to be a mother or a father to be a caregiver. And we ensure that we provide a regular training. Like last Friday, we just completed a 2 days brush up workshop for the teachers. And taking care of the orphans was also part of the workshop. We had somebody discussing with them, training them how to interact with these children, how to teach them, how to have a common relationship with these children. So this is our first goal, to ensure that we provide safety for these children. So we have our caregivers who are mothers. They come here and provide parental care. We told them, in this institution, you come here, in fact, we don't allow them to even keep their children here because we don't want discrimination. So the children that are, if you are working here, if you have children, your children will have to stay or go to another school, then you come here to work because we don't want discrimination. It's hard. It's very hard. It's something hard. People will always want to show that difference once their children around with other children. So this is a strict measure. We ensure that people who come here, they are mothers. You always take the children like your own because they depend on us as their parents.
Okay. So to this question now, what role does the local community play in supporting the orphanage, and how do you engage them in the lives of the children?
Yeah, so the community is part of this institution, and they help us provide security because the children are human. You cannot encamp the kids and just tell them, no, you have to stay here. They have friends in the community, so they have to interact with their friends in the community. So we ensure that those homes that the kids visit in the community, we are family to those homes. We go there, make sure that they are safe home in the community. And thankfully, the Christian Police community is a very safe community. We are one family in this community, so our kids, the kind of homes our kids visit, they are well protected when they go there. Once people from the community notice any funny thing about the children, they reach out to me immediately to report that situation. So the kids are well protected in this community. I never remember any wrong situation with our kids and our community dwellers in any time. So we have a very good relationship, and the community are part of this institution.
Okay, wonderful. What are the most urgent needs of the orphanage right now, and how can individuals or organizations get involved in helping to address those needs?
One of the needs right now with the kids is food.
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 Okay.
You know that every day the kids have to eat. Right now they are in class, and right after school, when they come out of school, what they'll be looking at the kitchen right now to see what that smoke is coming from the kitchen.
I wanted to see few of them beside you. Why we conclude the interview? Maybe few of them can just come close, so you can you can just get them out of the class.
Yeah.
So, folks, this is the comfort to Cato Orphanage Home. This place is in Electoral District 17, Monserrato County, and is the Bible College community. As you can see, this is the facility, and you just listen to the proprietor of the institution scratching so many issues. One of the most pressing issue is the daily meal of the kids who are attending this institution, and he also talked about the completion of this building to extend the institution to high school level. My name is Jeremiah Moba, right behind the camera. Few of the kids are coming so that we can interact with them here. Over 37 kids who are believed to be orphans are in this place. This institution as well is caring for less fortunate kids. So thank you for following Focus on Liberia. Okay, so few of them are here. Wow.
Okay, so these are kids from the orphanage. Like I was saying,
Yeah.
you see Orita is a big girl growing up. She cannot come from high school without a skill. And she need to be able to fit in society to do something for herself. So one of my prayer is to ensure that Orita be able to obtain some kind of skill to be able to take care of herself at the end of the day. Like Sir is a big boy. He's in the 9th grade. Both of them are in the 9th grade right now. So they need a skill to be able to take care of themselves at the end of the day. So you see Mark is also a big boy. He's in the 10th grade. So I have to send him out to another school.
So let me know then. How old was Orita when you brought her along with the other?
They were very small.
Okay.
Very small. I'm sorry, Emmanuel is not here. Emmanuel was one of those very small when he came here, and he's still here today. He's graduating from high school on the 29th of this month. So you see, this is Lydia and her brother. They are twins. They came here very small. They have been here almost 3 years
Oh wow.
now.
Lydia, hi.
3 years now. Wait now. Yeah, they've been here almost 3 years now. Moses is one of those that have a very, very, very interesting story. Yeah, he been here too from like baby. His grandmother brought him in, and she used to work here. She used to be one of our dedicated workers here. And then later she got sick and she passed off. So Moses become part of the family here. So you see all the kids, they are here, they are more, some are in class, they are here with me. So the first need is food. We need to be ensure that we be able to feed them on a regular basis. So every day I need food. The next thing you can see, both of them are not unified. They have been using one uniform over and over. They deserve the right to have better life. They deserve the right to look good among their friends. Their friends are coming from the community. And when they come from the community, they are well dressed, and the kids here, they are not dressed. That also causes trauma for them too. Because some will start to grieve seeing teens with their friends and they don't have it, it causes trauma for them. So one of our needs is to ensure that we have, uniform for these children. Leslie was able to manage to keep her old uniform for last year, and that is why you see her uniform. But most of them here, their uniform are wear up. They don't have uniform. The attire you see media they're wearing is the midweek uniform. So we cannot use the ordinary pink and black, our official uniform from Monday to Friday. No, we have our midweek uniform. So this is why you see them. One brother last year by the name of Theo Patton and his family took the initiative of providing this uniform for all the kids in the institution.
Okay.
Yeah, so but you can see that both of them are not unified.
Okay.
And there is no books. One sister came in with one carton of copybooks day before yesterday. We distributed the copybooks. Somebody get 2, somebody get 3, just to be able to start up with. But honestly, there is no proper material for the children to be able to sit in the classroom. So it's a serious challenge.
Okay.
Our present need is food and school material for the children. Uniform, copybook, book bags for them, so that they can be neat among their friends that come from the community as well.
Okay, so folks, those of you watching in the diaspora in Liberia and other part of the world, this is the Comforto Orphanage Home, and these are some of the kids part of the center. You listen to the proprietor say some of the challenges, some of the urgent needs here are full instructional material or copybooks for the kids, uniform as well. So those of you following, you can also be a blessing to them. I want to ask all of you here, right, one by one, all of you here, when you finish with school, who you want to become? I know some of you, you say when you graduate from school, you want to be like this. So you call your name, then you tell me when you finish with school who you want to become. Who the first person? Okay, call your name. Huh? Okay, so Christian said when he graduated from high school, he wanted to join the military. Who else? Let me talk to. Okay. What's your name?
My name is Stephen Johnson.
Stephen Johnson, okay.
I finished school on the be a journalist.
Okay, Stephen want to be a journalist like me. Wow. Okay, Stephen, I will be coming around to help you. Who else? Okay.
My name is Lopu. If I finish school, I want to be a nurse.
All right, Lopu said when she graduate and she want to be a nurse. Wow, to take care of our health system. Who else? Yes.
My name is Orita. If I'm done with school, I want to be a nurse.
Okay, we got more nurses here. Orita want to be a nurse when she's done with school. Yes? Right, she want to join the army. Wow, the military.
My name is If I finish high school, I want to become a medical doctor.
Medical doctor. We got medical doctor here. Right, let me talk to this man. Yes.
My name is Abraham. If I finish school, I want to become a U.S. Marine.
U.S. Marine. United States, get ready. One of these, somebody's coming there. We got U.S. Marine. The U.S. got to get ready. Yes.
My name is Orphanage Home. I want to be a lawyer.
Lawyer. Wow. The poor people lawyer. The man going to be pleading cases here. Yes.
My name is Stephen. I want to become a
Caterer. Wow. Some of you who got big occasions in the country, she going to be a caterer. She's going to be taking care of that. Yes.
My name is Sunny Kamara. I finish school, I want to be an orphanage home.
Wow. She said when she graduates, she want to come back here and help the orphanage home. Wow, this is very touching. She just don't want to go and be sitting in one office, but she want to come back here to serve. Wow, this is so touching. Who there? I'll come back to you. Yes.
My name is Mary Johnson. If I finish high school, I want to be a medical doctor.
Mary said she want to be a medical doctor when she is done with school here. Yes.
My name is Carol. If I finish school, I want to be a U.S. Marine.
U.S. Marine. I say the people got to be getting ready. I don't know Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Y'all got to be getting ready for all the people coming in the U.S. Yes. What's your name? Y- Medical doctor. Wow, we need more medical doctors in our country. Let me talk to. Yes.
My name is Tony Jesse. I finished from school. I want to be catering.
Caterer. She want to be caterer. Yes.
My name is Mama Kamara. If I finish school, I want to be a pilot.
Mr. Kamara said he want to be a pilot. The man want to be way in the air, you know, taking care of the plane, taking people from country to country. That's good. Who has not? Who don't talk yet? Yeah. Say that. Computer man. Hardware. This is computer scientist. The man said when he finished, he want to be taking care of the computer, the internet system in our country. Yes. Police? Wow. The police. Gregory Como, you got to come here and speak to this little girl. She want to join the police when she is done with high school. But in the meantime, you have to be mentoring her. Who not speak yet? Yes.
My name is Howard. I want to become a
Caterer. Wow. When you have your wedding, you have occasions, you want to take care of the entire thing. Yes.
My name is Mark Riva. If I finish school, I want to become an artist specialist.
Artist specialist. That's very good. Wow. Yes, sir.
My name is Ed Johnson. I finish high school. I want to become a military man.
Military man. That's good. We got people in the military. Somebody there? Somebody? Talk. The other man. You not talk? Talk your own. Medical doctor. What your twins, brother? All right. Let me talk to him. What your name? You want to join the army? Your twin sister want to be medical doctor, then you join the army. Wow, that's good. Stand. So both of them are twins. Yes. So she want to join the medical field, and he too will be in the army. Nobody gonna try his sister. Yeah, the guy gonna just come and say, yeah, you are under arrest and tell him. What's your name? Yeah.
If I finish, I want to be a police.
Police. That's good. That's good. So folks, these are the kids here, and you just view them. This is the preparator, like I said, and some of the challenges he just talked about here. Let me conclude with him now, and then we can call it a day right here. Finally, what's your message now to national government, people who are also viewing you from other part of the world? What do you want to say to them?
So, I want to call on national government and those that are viewing to pay attention to the less fortunate children in our society. These children are here. We are providing parental care for them. It is important that you join us to be able to impact the life of these children positively. They are Liberians. They are our future generation. They don't have anywhere to go. They don't have anybody to take care of them. We are here providing care for them. It is important that you join us. That is the reason why our motto says, together we can help them. So we call on you to join us. Let us take care of these children and make them the future leader of Liberia. You listen to their ambitions. Some say they want to be medical doctors. Some say they want to serve the state by being an army personnel. Some say they want to, there are so many ambitions they have, and when you follow them, you observe the activity, it is true that is what they have on mind to do, and they will be giving back to society tomorrow. So it is important that you join us. Our current need is food. We need food here. Today we'll be eating our last cup of rice, and we need additional food for tomorrow. They are in need of uniform, school material, and there are also other kids that are in the community that want to come to school. Their parents cannot afford, they are sitting home right now. We actually want to help them, but how can we help? We need to take care of these teachers. Our school fee in the school is just between $4,000 to $5,000 Liberian dollars annually.
That's 20 and 25 US dollars.
25 US dollars annually for the whole academic year. So somebody can stand up and say, I can pay for 10 students. That money is only to help to provide stationery for the school and be able to give our teachers something to take home. We are not, this is a non-for-profit making institution. So my grandparents gave birth to this vision, and me, one of the oldest grandchild, seeing this, seeing the need of keeping this vision alive, I have come to dedicate my life to ensure that we impact the life of others. So it's not for me, but for others. So please come to our call, join us, let us help to impact society. There are a lot of children in the community that need help. Not only these children, you see them, but if you walk in the community, you will know what I'm talking about. So please join us, let us help to
Yeah, so sponsor a kid for the entire year, just 20 and 25.
25.
Yeah,
For the entire year.
yeah. 20 US dollar, 25 US dollar. You can even sponsor 1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, depends on your strength.
Yes.
And that way we'll be able to help most of the children coming to school, taking them for the street so that they cannot be used as a breadwinner for the family. Because when the child stay home and the family cannot have anything, the next thing they will say, let's look for some kind of cookies and give it to him or her to go and sell.
Yeah.
Then they automatically become breadwinner for the family, which is damaging our society. When you get on the street, there are a lot of children in the street today who become breadwinner for the family, and that is damaging our society. So please join us. Let us impact the life of young children in our society.
Okay, let me pin your number here. Maybe somebody will call you directly. Call me the launcher.
Yes, 0886
0886
7174
7174
62.
62. The name on it is
Senator Frank Rifa.
yes.
WEEFAR.
All right, folks. His number is pinned there, and those of you who want to contact him directly and get more information about the Orphanage Home here, some of the activities, or you want to get involved directly, his number is pinned there. You can just call him directly, and from there you can have some better information. Mr. Weaver, it was nice speaking with you this morning.
Yes, thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here this morning.
Okay.
We want to say thanks to those that are following, and we look forward to hearing from anybody. We are open to working with any institution that will help us to impact the life of the children.
Okay, thank you. Well, folks, that's it. This is the Comforto School Orphanage Home here, and as you can see, this place is in the Chrysopolis community in Burrillville City, Montserrat County, Electoral District number 17. And this place is catering to less fortunate kids, orphans as well. And you just listen to the proprietor of the institution talking about some of the challenges that the school is engulfed with. My name is Jeremiah Moba, and this is Focus on Liberia. That's how we take leave of you this morning. Thanks so kindly for following, and we appreciate you. Thank you.